Doing research for my last video, which city will host the 2030 Olympics, I stumbled across the town of Sigulda, Latvia, where I learned two things. One is that I had been pronouncing the town's name wrong the whole time of making the video, and it's pronounced Sigulda, not Sigluda, and that it had several sister cities. I initially thought, what's that? And then I scrolled down to find that the town of not even 15,000 people had 36 twin towns. And with a bit of research, I found twin town organizations, associations, conferences, and even award shows. And at this point, I realized that I had found a great video idea that I could not find had been made by anyone else. So here we are. So what is a twin town or sister city? Well, according to Sister Cities International, which is a real organization we'll be getting back to later, it is a broad-based, long-term partnership between two communities in two countries. You may be wondering what I was first wondering. Why does this exist? And that question honestly does not have a simple answer. There's a multitude of reasons why sister cities can have benefits. From increased tourism or trade, or learning about another country or city's culture, to the bigger things such as Charleston, South Carolina, USA, which by the way might be one of the weirdest shaped cities I have ever seen, who because of its sister city with Spoleto, Italy, has for several years held an Italian festival, which has brought in tens of millions of dollars into the local economy. Mary Kane, president and CEO of Sister Cities International, told Bloomberg of the benefits. Sometimes they're just student exchanges. Sometimes they're professional exchanges. Sometimes they're medical exchanges. Sometimes it's humanitarian systems. And other times it's economic development. But it all starts out with building a relationship. So now we know what a twin town or sister city is. What is Sister Cities International? Or as I'm going to be calling it, SCI. Well, according to their website, they're a non-profit organization who has worked to create global relationships based on culture, education, information, and trade exchanges. They are a champion for peace and prosperity, and they promote national and international peace and security. Former Second Lady of the United States, Karen Pence, is serving as the organization's honorary vice chairwoman. Since they are a non-profit, they ask for donations. If you want to become a member, the minimum is $500. And that could go all the way up to $50,000 to become president. If you become a member and donate yearly, you can enter the very exclusive club of 6 people and 1 organization that donates yearly. If your community donates, it can become an actual member. The prices range from $190 to $2,800, and for that money, your community gets communication from promoting events, crisis communication services to help you in times of controversy, the City Connection Marketplace, SCI's volunteers or citizen diplomats, I don't know if there's a difference, and other. I had actually reached out to SCI for some questions that I could not get the answers for through their website. Such as, do they really believe they are a champion for peace and prosperity? What is a citizen diplomat compared to a regular volunteer? And does the former Second Lady of the United States serving as the honorary vice chairwoman politicize the organization? And other questions. But after weeks of waiting, I have not heard a response. It is possible that if your city is big enough, it has a twin or twins. Wikipedia has many links to twin towns around the world, and you might be able to find it on your city's website. Maybe your city has even won an award because yes, Sister Cities International runs an award show. But the idea of twin towns doesn't end there. If you look at Sigulda, Latvia's twins, you will see that it is the Latvian representative in the town twinning association Douzelage. I would assume they are not the only association, but they are the only one I could find. It has participating towns from every single country in the EU and one from the UK. In this booklet from Douzelage about the activities that happened in the 2018 to 2019 year, my personal favorite was tree planting in Czech town with Slovenian ambassador. But then I saw they had an Instagram, so I went to that and saw that the friendship tree planting has happened more than once. I scrolled through all of Douzelage's stories and found there are this many steps to get to the top of this tower. And these really interesting set of gifts, which I'm not sure need to exist, but I do like them. So that's Sister Cities International and Douzelage. What do you think of all this? Feel free to let everyone know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, it would be appreciated if you press some of the other buttons down below. And that's the story of the Twin Town. Till next time, Sister Cities International and Douzelage. Fort Worth, Texas and Mbabane, Eswatini. What a combination.